What does it take to truly succeed, to rise above the noise, break through the barriers, and leave an indelible mark on the world? If you're a college graduate, an aspiring entrepreneur, or someone seeking a deeper purpose, let me tell you something up front. Your journey will not be easy. It will be riddled with obstacles, failures, and moments of doubt. But it will also be filled with opportunities, lessons, and breakthroughs that can shape you into the person you are destined to become. You might be wondering, what should I do next? The answer is simple. Take action. Whether it's applying for a job at an innovative company, launching your own business, or forging a new path in an uncharted industry, the key is to move forward. If you have a background in engineering, consider designing something revolutionary. Gather a team of like-minded individuals, align your vision, and start building. Not every industry is easy to break into. Space exploration, for instance, requires immense capital and perseverance. But renewable energy, automotive innovations, or technological advancements in various fields present significant opportunities. Find your niche, master your craft, and take that first bold step. Success is not about having all the answers. It's about knowing how to find them. I didn't have a background in aerospace when I started SpaceX. What I had was an insatiable curiosity, a physics foundation, and a relentless drive to learn. I devoured books, sought out experts, and engaged in discussions with brilliant minds. Adopt the first principles thinking approach, strip away assumptions, and analyze problems from their fundamental truths. This is how groundbreaking discoveries are made. It's not about following trends. It's about questioning why things are the way they are and how they can be better. Fear is natural. It's part of the human experience. I'm not fearless. I feel fear strongly. But here's the difference. I refuse to let it control me. Many people overestimate risk, especially when they have little to lose. If you're young, just out of college, or even in high school, ask yourself, what are you really afraid of? Failure? Embarrassment? These are temporary. Growth comes from embracing discomfort. Take risks when the stakes are low so you can build resilience for when they are high. The reality is, in most modern economies, you won't starve. You can always find a way to sustain yourself. The real risk is not trying. The real failure is letting fear dictate your potential. Education, as it stands, is deeply flawed. The traditional model of schooling is outdated and inefficient. Learning should be engaging, dynamic, and immersive. It should spark curiosity, not extinguish it. Think about it. Education is simply downloading data into your brain. But the way it's done today is tedious and uninspiring. The best way to learn? Make it a game. Turn challenges into adventures. Treat knowledge like a treasure hunt, and never stop exploring. The world belongs to those who seek to understand it. At some point in life, you'll ask, what does this all mean? I struggled with this question, but I found clarity in one simple idea. Progress is purpose. If we can expand knowledge, advance technology, and push humanity forward, then we are contributing to something greater than ourselves. This is why I do what I do. Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink. These companies exist not just to make money, but to solve humanity's biggest challenges. Ask yourself, What impact do you want to make? What problem will you dedicate your life to solving? What gets me out of bed every morning is the belief that the future can be extraordinary. I want to wake up excited about what's to come. That's what drives me. Tesla exists to accelerate the transition to sustainable energy. It's not a matter of if the world will adopt clean energy, but when, and the sooner, the better. SpaceX is about making life multiplanetary. Humanity's survival depends on expanding beyond Earth. These are not just companies, they are missions, and missions require unwavering commitment. For those of you in the United States, think about your roots. This country was built by risk-takers, by people who left everything behind in pursuit of the unknown. Exploration is embedded in the American spirit. That's why space travel resonates so deeply. When astronauts embark on dangerous missions, we mourn their loss not just because they were people, but because they represented our collective dream of exploration. The pursuit of the impossible is what defines us. People often glamorize success. But let me be real with you, entrepreneurship is brutal. When I started Tesla and SpaceX, I thought there was a high chance they would fail. But I went all in anyway. I invested nearly all my PayPal earnings into these companies. When things got tough, I faced a choice: let them die or risk everything to keep them alive. I chose to fight. I even had to borrow money to pay my living expenses. There were moments of doubt, moments of exhaustion, but quitting was never an option. The world doesn't reward those who almost try. It rewards those who persist despite the odds. If there's one thing I look for when hiring, it's exceptional ability. If someone has a history of outstanding achievement, chances are they will continue to excel. Excellence is a habit, not an accident. Ask yourself, are you exceptional? If not, what are you doing to become so? Develop skills that set you apart. Push your limits. Refuse mediocrity. People ask me, how do you deal with fear? The truth is, I feel fear. It's frustrating, even annoying, but I refuse to let it make my decisions for me. The greater the stakes, the stronger the drive must be to overcome it. Fear is just an indicator that something matters. Use it as fuel, not as a barrier. Now let me leave you with this. What are you waiting for? The future isn't written yet. It's shaped by those who dare to act. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Comment below. What's your biggest dream? What's stopping you? And if you haven't already, follow this channel. This is just the beginning of your journey. Go out there and make it happen. The world is waiting for you.